Wii Fit Trainer, in my opinion, has gone under the radar the entirety of Smash Bros. Ultimate, and now in 3.0 she's getting a lot of attention, largely due to Waddy's new picking up of the character and having immense success with them, because I think he uses him, and then there's obviously the girl also. I'm just gonna say whatever I say, it doesn't matter. I remember back at Genesis 6 I was talking to Kareen in a video that unfortunately I think the video got corrupted, and he asked me who the most underrated character in the game was. I said Wii Fit Trainer, and now because of the new buffs she got in the 3.0 patch, she is fierce. So like the Sheik video, I want to talk about where she stands in the meta, why her buffs are so important, and what she still struggles with, because again, I do not think Wii Fit Trainer is a top tier, but I do think she has ascended a little bit in the realm of the zoners, literally just because of 2 buffs. First off, let's go over her buffs from this last patch. Her down special, or her deep breathing, has an increased amount of time the effect lasts when successful. The neutral B has less power against shields, like pretty much everything else did in the 3.0 patch, and the side special again has the reduced power against shield, but it also changed the location of where the ball spawns when you are touching the terrain as Wii Fit Trainer. The first and the third buff for that character are insane. Just to mention it, Wii Fit Trainer's deep breathing is pretty much limit on drugs or Arsene before Arsene was really a thing. It makes you faster, it makes you heavier, it makes you take less damage, it makes you fall faster, it has more kill potential for pretty much all of your moves. This character literally gets so much better when you have deep breathing be successful, and having 2 to 3 more seconds of deep breathing be successful when you do it, or having it on, is ridiculous, because that's 1 more edge trap scenario, that's a couple more reads, that's another juggle situation. There's so much more damage, there's so many times that Wii Fit Trainer has lived because of the less damage, the heavier, the less, or the fast failure. I don't know if it's actually heavier, but taking less damage you applicably become heavier, so it doesn't really matter anyway. Having the fall speed to get out of situations with fast fall air dodge is now ridiculously valuable. You have again the ridiculously powerful like dash attack and back air and all the smash attacks and the side B and the neutral speed. Like everything about this character when you have deep breathing on just gets so scary, and you literally, so many characters just don't really have good options, so you just kind of have to run away. I guess the first thing I want to do is talk about why I thought Wii Fit Trainer was pretty good before the buffs even happened, and then I will get into the buffs. Wii Fit Trainer's damage output in this game is so good. A landing there can lead to so much, and her hitboxes are a little bit better than they were in Smash 4. The blind spots are not quite as big, so characters like Pikachu and Peach, or all the short characters, are going to give her a little bit less of a hard time. Still struggles with short characters, mostly because landing aerials will be less effective or harder to hit, such as her landing back air, her landing nair. I don't think landing up air hits small characters at all, so those factors will still make it difficult for her in a matchup, but it's not quite as bad as it was in Smash 4. A big thing that was a benefit to her was just the nerfing of the overall top tiers in this game compared to Smash 4. She doesn't have to deal with Bayo, or Cloud, or Zero Suit, or Rosa, or Diddy, and all those characters gave her an enormous amount of struggle, whereas now, like, the top tiers in this game, yes, they are good. Snake, Olimar, Peach, they're amazing characters, but there's counterplay to every single character in this game, at least a lot more so than Smash 4, where it was just like, hey, wait. Okay, try to do something. Oh, you whiffed because your hitboxes suck. Time to wait. So you don't really have to do that anymore, because you can charge your neutral B, get your percent back, throw out some side Bs. Again, her hitboxes are way better. A big buff from Smash 4 to Ultimate was the fact that her dash attack is now a kill move, because that move sucked in Smash 4, and now it can 2-frame, it can kill people even without deep breathing. It is so strong, and deep breathing now is a much better move. It has a lot more aspects to it. You become like, you get pretty much way more stat boosts than you did in Smash 4, and you still get the heal, and it's actually kind of cool. I don't remember if this was in Smash 4, but you're actually able to differentiate when Wii Fit Trainer is glowing because she has a full neutral B, or is successful with deep breathing, because if you have a full neutral B you will glow yellow, but if you are in deep breathing you will glow pink. So that's kind of nice. You're able to separate it as the opponent, so you're not going to get as janked out as the opponent, but again, this character just way more solid than she used to be. She still has all of her crazy edge traps that were being developed in the last 1.5 to 2 years of Smash 4, with the volleyball and like hitting them with jab into like, oops, you jumped and you got hit, time to back air you and things like that, or down smash, or just read your ledge options in general. This character had a lot of things that were being developed at the end of Smash 4, and a lot of them did carry over into Ultimate. If you hit a landing nair, you're still gonna take like 70% with like nair side B and things like that, especially if you're in deep breathing. And now let us talk about, speaking of deep breathing, oh god, let's get into some of these buffs. Her side B is still a little bit weird. I don't exactly understand how it works. I haven't seen any videos on it. Maybe they exist, but I just haven't seen them. So I know that it changes the position of where the ball spawns when you are near near a wall, which is a big deal because if you ledge drop and side B, now the ball doesn't get like stuck like right over the ledge. I think it spawns a little bit higher, so you're able to get more off of it. You have seen, I'm sure most of you have seen the crazy like whoops, you got headed at 0 at the edge when you have deep breathing on and it just kills you, because this character's potential with combos off the ledge now is so scary. A lot of characters honestly weren't even able to mess with her off stage anyway, because like her ledge camping was one of the best ledge campings in the game in Smash 4, and now in Ultimate a lot of the characters also have worse ledge camping in general, because again you don't have Bayo, you have like Diddy less being there, Zero Suit, well Zero Suit's still kind of there, but less so I guess dominant in the meta, so Wii Fit is able to just kind of stay on the ledge and just kind of annoy you to death and slowly rack on some more percent, and oh, you got greedy, time to roll on stage, and now I have stage control, god forbid I backer you at 85 if I have deep breathing on. Like, this character has a very segmented type of gameplay that you can do because you can run away with side B and play campy, or you can be aggressive and try to get cross up with nairs or side B pressure and things like that, or again, just pretty good normals. Like, up tilt as an anti-air is really good in this game, F tilt is still an amazing kill move both in the front and the back, down tilt, I love down tilt personally when I play Wii Fit Trainer, even though I know that that move is objectively kind of just okay. And honestly, an underrated aspect of Wii Fit Trainer that not a lot of people talk about is her advantage state between side B, neutral B, forward air, up air, back air, landing, nair to catch, air dodges. This character can keep you in disadvantage and tack on a lot of percent very, very quickly and end up getting kills off of it, especially if you like hit someone off stage, get a deep breathing, and now they're at death percent at like 95 or 100%, and you were able to continue ledge trapping them or juggling them or whatever you were doing in the first place. Like, does this character have a bunch of disjointed hitboxes? No, but again, the mobility of this character is overall increased, and so you were able to put yourself in positions better than you used to be able to hit your opponent, to bait out options, to whiff punish them, to even just stuff them out before they even come out because of just the general jump mechanics. This character, I feel like, really benefits from the mechanics of this game, and honestly, the nerf to the neutral B shield damage, because like, yeah, you can't camp with Sun Salutation quite as effectively, it's not as scary on shields anymore, but that really wasn't the point of the character anyway. I mean, at least to like break shields, so you still get your 2% back, you still force people to jump or be scared, and if they, you know, are gonna shield 3 of them, then it still might shield break, or at least let you just shield poke with back airs and nairs and things like that and get your combos going. But overall, this character can just play in a multitude of ways, whether it be defensively, offensively, kind of bait and punish. Her advantage state's amazing, the disadvantage, some characters can kind of abuse it, but it's kind of hard between, you know, down B stalling in the air into air dodge or into side B, that just like a bunch of things that stall in the air, and then god forbid you ever are like caught sleeping and then you get back aired or landing naired, you take so much damage. This character's risk reward got like way better than it used to be, and that is honestly a huge reason why she is a bit better. However, while being a bit better, I do not think she is still top tier. She still does have a decent amount of problems with her. She still has a couple blind spots, and most namely being in front and below her in terms of when she is landing, because she's going to be unable to do any aerial that really hits there, because down air only hits right below her, forward air doesn't really have a hitbox there as far as I remember, and you have landing nair, but that you're going to have to be very, very low to hit that landing nair, and a lot of people will stuff you out before that even gets there. An option she does have, however, is to turn around with side B and kind of make it harder for her opponent to pin her down and to be like, oh, I'm in front of you for sure, because you can just kind of turn around with either neutral B or side B and make it a little bit more difficult to kind of keep that position. But if you are a fast character that has a good advantage state like Wolf, like the Choose, you know, you're able to kind of move accordingly wherever she is and still get those punishes. And something that Wii Fit Trainer has always struggled with is really good edge guarding characters. A lot of the time, you know, she's off stage, she's pretty comfortable, but if you have a good edge guarding character, you're able to stuff her out before she really wants to start her up, but you're able to avoid the side B or even hit it back at her and then continue an edge guard from there. The up B, her hula hoops, do not have a hitbox on top of them, it's all on the side, so if you have a good descending hitbox and, you know, you kind of guess where the Wii Fit wants to go, or god forbid if it's a big hitbox, like my falling back air for with Pikachu, you're able to just hit Wii Fit Trainer out over and over again repetitively and get at least, at the very least, a lot of damage, maybe run out a deep breathing timer because it's just a repetitive edge guard, and that makes it really difficult for Wii Fit Trainer. Again, she's not going to be as bad off the ledge. Like, if she's grabbing the ledge, the ledge trapping is a bit more dangerous because of how good that side B is now, but you know, if you have really good preemptive kind of buttons that hit there, you know, you can hit her as she starts the side B and then the volleyball will actually go and hit her. Like, I've killed many Wii Fit Trainers by just like F tilting them at like 130, it hits them and the ball kind of travels with them and then hits them in the bubble. It's really funny, but it's also tragic as that character. But again, there are those type of options against Wii Fit Trainer that kind of just go like, oh man, like this character's still kind of sucks, even though she doesn't suck, but it's just kind of funny because it's an option that not a lot of characters have to worry about. I do think Wii Fit Trainer is kind of where Sheik is, as I mentioned, with her being in like the low high tier slash high mid tier area between 20 and like 27 or so, because again, this game's tiers are very sporadic, and until I release my tier list video, I don't actually have a super solid opinion because I've been changing around slight positions when I've been doing that. But either way, this character so much better than she was in Smash 4. I remember she was like always pretty much low tier, maybe if you were in John Numbers region and had to deal with that constantly and didn't play a character that 7-3'd her like Pikachu, that character could be very obnoxious, and maybe some people thought she was low mid tier, but overall her options were just really lackluster, and now they aren't. Again, the damage in this game is ridiculous. The buffs in 3.0 are going to be huge for the character, already buffed from Smash 4, now going to be even better. You know, again, you have seen people like Wadi play this character to great success, many counter picks because Rob struggles with a decent amount of matchups, even though he is a very good character, and Wii Fit seems to be shoring up those weaknesses for Wadi, and it is wonderful to see because the character's still not that popular. You're able to get around with like some matchup inexperience and people not knowing how to deal with things, but either way, this character overall is still incredibly powerful. And yeah, that is going to be about it for this one. I hope you all enjoyed. As always, social media, Panda, and partner stuff is down below, and I'll see you all next time.